and I see the robin.
I'm just searching for equality, looking for some reason, no finding no apologies. But I do want opportunity, hard work, it ain't new to me.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's on TV.
And it's Rach the Gem, and I'm still Benita Applebaum, trying to take over the 99 and the 2000.
All right, well, shake it while you can. Well, yeah, shake it.
Just shake it.
I was trying to say shake what your mama gave you. And my brain was like, no, that's not what we're saying right now.
Shake Polaroid, what? Shake some. Salt shaker.
Oh, God. Welcome to Melanin Boulevard, guys. We are on episode 17.
Yeah, I can't even say with you because I don't do numbers.
17.
Thanks for coming back and listening, everybody.
Yes. Oh, you know what? Shout out to our international listeners. We got international listeners.
I said who?
So they're out there. I had it wrote down on a sticky note.
It's at your
on
desk.
My desk
I'm gonna need you to not keep leaving stuff.
I
on
actually
your
left
desk.
my soul there today.
Oh no!
Because that's what it did. It sucked the soul out of me.
We've got the shell of brandy here sitting
pretty much.
here
with my nappy wig in the back because I was sweating today.
Shut up.
Anyway, yeah. So how was your weekend? Breathe, bitch.
I forgot what I did.
You took an inhale. I'm like,
Is she breathing? No, my weekend was cool. I, as usual, worked. But I did take my kids to Tivoli Village to do the community paint. That was pretty cool.
I saw that.
Yeah, it wasn't what I expected. I was expecting my own canvas. You understand?
Oh.
I thought I was going to create a masterpiece.
And what did you get?
They gave us one color and said, color where the numbers are, but there were no numbers. It was a mess.
Oh,
but the kids had fun, and then they got their face painted, and I said, "It's cold outside. Let's go." I had to trick them.
Let's get out of here.
They was going past the bouncy houses, and the person was like, "Okay, everything else is free. You just need tickets for this, this, and this." They failed to say you need tickets for the bouncy house.
Wait, what kind of shenanigans?
It was a fundraiser too for like a garden, like to promote like healthy eating and I forget the name of it, but yeah, them people, they growing vegetables and shit. So my kids wanted to get on the bouncy house, and I was like, okay, well, we're gonna exit, and on our way out we're gonna go to the bouncy house. We get to the bouncy house, the girl's like, yeah, it takes we need tickets. I was like, excuse me.
So y'all look at this bouncy house. This is what a bouncy house looks like, and so now we're leaving.
So I have a 2 and a 4-year-old.
I already know how that went.
And that 2-year-old, them tantrums, okay? Even as a black parent, you know what I'm saying? We get hit with the tantrums, and sometimes we be like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Let them lay in the ground or beat the shit out of them.
I walk the fuck away.
I figure out a way to kind of defuse the tantrum, so I got to trick them sometimes. So I was like, I got to go to the car and get some more cash because I don't have any more cash. So I was like, because I asked them, you saw me ask them. Mm-hmm. They was like, yeah, she said, yeah, I don't know what to tell you, baby, but I got to go get some more cash. We got to go to the car. You got to get buckled up first, though. Have the tantrum in the car seat.
Right?
Bye.
I don't know if I would have did that to TT, though. I feel like you should have slept with one eye open.
TT don't be tripping. It be Sanaya. That's the one you got to watch. She's
just
sweet.
Got that. Don't fuck with me right now.
TT would be like, I thought we were going on the bouncy house. Have her tantrum and be like, okay, whatever. Sanaya come back like, you said bouncy house. And then walk away. And come, bouncy house, mommy. Tickets. You didn't get the tickets, mommy.
Oh my gosh.
She be, if you don't come to her birthday party and she see you, she be like, you didn't come to my birthday party. She'll tell you about yourself.
I was there.
She knows.
Thank you.
So you're safe.
Did I tell you when I pulled the cookies out of my purse that my daughter's skinny fat ass
ate
all of them?
Well, there will be more because shout out to Simone. Her birthday is actually tomorrow.
Aw, happy birthday to my baby.
I get those cookies from my daughter's friend's mom. She makes the cookies, so there will be some. So,
well, I'll make sure my daughter gets plenty. Because I was like, I literally got one each for the boys.
And she was like,
oh, this
today
is
I
cute,
got time.
Crunch. I was like, Okay.
Yeah. So we're having an emoji theme party. So
That's gonna be cute.
It's gonna be, fun. So shout out to her. How was your weekend?
I was in Phoenix for a funeral.
Oh yeah. My brain, girl.
I got to link up with some of my crew, but it was under the bad circumstances, of course. But other than that, I was gonna get petty, but I'm not. I'm just gonna take the high road.
You stronger. You're wiser.
I am.
She's better. Somebody testify.
Okay.
She better.
Jesus is with me right now because I have plenty to say, but
we not.
I'm not going to say it. I said the night I got back, I posted something on Facebook, very long, very descriptive on how I felt. And literally, if the shoe fits, then y'all should put that bitch on.
Well, when you being petty, can you just tag me? I just want to see. I'm a spectator.
And you know what? It wasn't about pettiness. So the problem is, because there was people like, oh, I haven't heard from you.
Oh,
and,
that one. I did see that
attitudes and shit like that. And I'm like, well, let me look.
Have I heard from
you? My
phone
phone dried in a motherfucker. Door swing both ways on the way I look at it. Yeah. So if you so concerned, you need to hit me up.
Exactly. I don't like when people do that shit.
But the way it was coming out was I had malicious intent. I was like, I'm personally not. I woke up and I'm not gonna call this person ever for 2 weeks. Fuck out of here, man. I got a job, a whole ass job, whole ass kids,
family, and a husband and life, motherfucker. How about that?
Let's go on. Weekend was fine. After I got home,
I did see that post and I was like, I text Brandy all the time. Scroll. And you motherfuckers that
pertain to me,
right? I like keep it pushing.
Yeah, but I'm.
But
sure.
I feel you on that. I'm the same way. If I'm thinking about someone I haven't heard from them in a long time. Instead of me being like, I wonder why they ain't hit me up. I always reach out. And if I don't hear from you, I ain't reaching out again. But at least you never know what that person is going through. That's the most important thing is they could really be over there going through it and you over here mad because
they ain't called you.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Grow the fuck up.
Girl. And the part that kills me is that I literally will have intentions to call people and get home and just be start fucking with the kids, get shit ready for the next day, and I'll forget. So it literally is just something that slips my mind. But if motherfucker think it's malice, then fuck it, it's malice. Oh. Okay.
Anyways, moving on.
Yeah, happy birthday, Simone.
Let me move on.
Bring it back in. Was that a...
Not...
Oh. Okay.
It's raining outside. Shout out to my mom.
Yes, Miss Vicky. I love you, Miss Vicky.
She crazy. On the low, not even on the low, but on some real shit. Sometimes my Instagram be cracking, okay? And I'm like, ooh, look at my Instagram. I got 12 likes.
And it be your mom. It be your mom.
It be straight moms. I'm like, thanks, mom, for the likes. And she be commenting.
Girl, let me tell you.
Wait, she'll unfriend me and friend me back just so I can get an extra alert.
So the other day when I posted on my Instagram.
The ultrasound.
No, that was funny too.
Oh,
she was like, you gotta warn me. I was like, no, Miss Vicky, this shut
She didn't have to put my business out there like that.
She did. But no, when I posted about Chadwick Boseman, I said his room smelled like Hershey's Kisses. A freshly opened bag of Hershey Kisses. Why did she go on there and she was like, milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand?
Oh my God.
Yes, Miss Vicky.
Oh my God.
You are my mother in another life.
Oh my God. Why do they give Instagram to people? Please get off IG, mom. Please. They should have never gave you niggas Instagram. Damn it. She just be,
God.
And then she be sending me. I love my mom to death, but I literally be having she be sliding in my DM all the time. That's my life right now.
Oh my God.
Well, moms be on my DM, and then she had sent Geraldine an inspirational quote. I was like,
what?
Wait, but it was something good because it was some type of manifestation thing. Think about these things.
Oh, she sent that to me too. I got that one too.
Mom, this is specifically for you. Victoria, Stop messaging my friends.
You gonna leave Miss Vicky alone.
Saying it over the mic, not to your face.
Right. Because to the face, you like, excuse me?
I didn't say that shit.
Girl, because let me tell you, I'll talk all the shit behind Gail back. But in her face, I'm cheesy. Hey, mommy, I love you.
Yeah, but shout out to her because she was in Pennsylvania for like the last 3 weeks or so, 2.5 weeks, because of my great grandmother's funeral. So she was out there, you know, hyping up her baby. Yes, my baby, she got a podcast. You need to listen to it. All the way in Pittsburgh.
The plug.
Yes, she is the plug, and she is my biggest fan other than my kids right now and myself. And that person that keeps sliding my DM that I don't know who that is, but my mom, she's my biggest fan. She's on
point.
Yeah, so she was definitely putting us on. So I appreciate that. We got shouts out all the way in Pennsylvania. And on top of that, my friend Crystal sent me a screenshot of one of her friends that let me get myself together.
Pull it together, please. Because now I want to see.
No, you don't. Shout out to Kiera and to Crystal. My friend in Florida is Crystal. Her friend Kiera said that she was listening to us and she's dying laughing. So
yes,
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
And
we appreciate everybody that shares, everyone who listens every week, shares the post, comments. Like, we're getting new followers and people I don't know, which is awesome. Like, I love connecting. So
yeah,
I love it. Thank you.
Speaking of Instagram.
Oh, yeah, I have a message to Instagram.
I'm like, so you put that?
Who put that there?
You did.
Okay, so I'm scrolling through Instagram, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I know the people that I follow. And I'm liking pics and whatnot. And so I'm like going and I'm liking a pic and I'm liking another pic. I'm like, who's that person? And it has like the follow button under there. Mm-hmm. Like they just trying to trick me into liking pictures that people I don't follow, and I don't appreciate that. First of all, you're trying to control how much people see certain people's posts, but then you want to force me to like someone's picture that I don't follow, and now I don't like somebody's picture that I don't follow, and they want to know who I am. No, I don't want you to know who I am. I want Instagram to stop intruding on my life.
Yeah, they definitely have some funky ass algorithms, but I know one of them is that if you hashtag certain things all the time, it'll start putting stuff in your timeline from other people that hashtag that.
No.
So that's like, girl,
please
listen.
stop.
Every other picture on my timeline is something about the New Orleans Saints, just because I always, during football season, I was hashtagging who dat. Every other picture.
Like, I need you to
picture.
stop.
I'm like, come on, man. It ain't even football season no more. Like, fuck.
They be talking about their auntie. Who dat? No, it's not. No, not that. Who dat? I was talking about the Saints. Who dat?
Not that. No.
But like Instagram, like stop intruding.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Oh, and side note with Facebook, y'all creepy as shit. I'm getting so tired of if I go to a website.
Yeah, that's.
And then log into my Facebook page on the right hand side, that website I just visited, and specifically the shoes or the purse I just looked at is over there. That's creepy as fuck. I need y'all to just stop.
It's
please.
Just too much. But
Invasion.
it is a what do you call it? A formula that they use to try to get people to buy the things that they were window shopping on.
Yeah, I get that.
No, bitch, I was window shopping for a reason.
Because a bitch bank account say 000 right now. Okay, I'll revisit this on Friday.
I'll look at them shoes tomorrow, just like I looked at them today. I don't need your help. Stop trying to help us. Just stop. And Facebook, all we asked for was a thumbs up. We didn't need all the extras. Or a thumbs down. Yeah, I do love the heart, but whatever. But you know what I'm saying?
I've been using the mad face all week with that well kind of shit. But anyways, I ain't gonna go there.
So moving on, Melanin Boulevard has an announcement to make, and no, mom, I'm not pregnant.
Me either.
So we just want to give you guys an announcement.
So we found out this week that we are now on Spotify's catalog.
Hey.
What? We all over the fucking place now. Like everywhere.
Yeah, literally everywhere.
Y'all niggas gonna just be sick of us because we coming for it. How about that?
We want it all. Okay, and you have no excuse not to listen every week.
Because we're literally everywhere except for iHeartRadio, and I'm waiting for them.
Oh, we working on it. Don't trip. It's a work in progress.
It is. But that really is because of y'all listening, sharing, doing things like that. That helps us get more followers, like we were saying earlier, and that allows us to become a part of different catalogs because they see that we have the hits and the listens. So shout out to y'all.
We're going for sponsorship next.
Matter of fact, you know what? Let me just do a little improvising real quick. What would you guys like to be called?
Oh yeah. What should we call you?
Yeah, what should we call you guys? Why don't
cousins, neighbors?
Yeah, like
homeboy from down the way.
Give us some suggestions. So let's do something. Let's post something like on Instagram and comment or whatever, or we could do like something on Facebook, like a
I got
poll.
you.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
We want to know what y'all want to be called.
Well, yeah, what can we call our listeners? We need suggestions.
Yeah, it needs to be more personalized instead of just listeners.
Yeah, because y'all are more than listeners.
You family.
Right. Y'all is family.
You know how it is.
Cousin.
When your big mama live here and auntie 2 houses down, cousin across the street and down this way, big mama ex-husband who's your granddaddy live with his new wife. That's what Melanin Boulevard
family
look
right
like.
there.
That's just all family.
Yeah. So let us know.
Yes.
And listen to us on Spotify and YouTube and everywhere, Android, iTunes,
Google Play, all places.
All
places.
You know where, but we added
Spotify
Spotify to that. So go ahead and, hook that on up. And one good thing about Spotify for the podcast, just so that you know, is that if you don't have the premium plan, you can still listen to the podcast and it's not on shuffle. Because, with Spotify, if you don't pay, it's on shuffle. But if you pay, you can listen to it, however you feel. But on the podcast side, you don't have to put it on shuffle. You can play it in order. So new people, start from the beginning, get to know us, and work your way up if you want.
Yes. All right. So let's move on to the next segment, which is our help tip.
Can't wait till we get some transitioning music.
I can, because that's just going to be rough. Having to push it in there and do all this other stuff.
Look at your hands, though.
Look, I'm like...
She got arthritis now, just thinking about it. So we have a health tip this week, and a disclaimer. If you didn't know, we're not doctors, at least not yet. I haven't added that to my resume. We don't know shit, so we are here to entertain you. That's just what that is.
Please understand that, because if you try some shit and it just so happened to not work for you,
or it works the wrong way,
hey, listen.
Just,
we got all you can sue us for is some laptops and some equipment. We ain't got shit else right now. So
you want to take my kids' Skechers? All we got is these Skechers over here.
Just here, you can have them.
They've been in grass and mud. What you want?
Right?
Just, black people, don't fuck with us, okay, please. Just don't. So let's just talk about germs. I hate germs, right? Mm-hmm. I fucking hate germs. And I know I don't like certain foods because I don't like them, but then I just found out that they have germs in them, and then I know why I don't like them. It was my subconscious being like, nah, you don't germy. Like germs. Yeah. Mm-mm.
That's absolutely germy.
So let's talk about the healthy germs. I'm still thrown off. I'm sorry.
So why don't you just flip that down?
I'm trying to.
Let's focus.
All right. So let's talk about healthy germs. There's good germs. There's no way that you can get away from germs, bacteria, whatever. It's there. Unfortunately, there's no amount of bleach, even though I feel that there is. There's no amount of bleach that's going to get rid of.
I sure did. I'm sorry. It was sliding back.
Germs and bacteria. Her whole scalp lifted just now.
Yeah, pretty much. I had to slide it back towards my forehead. Go ahead. Continue.
She had a yarmulke for a wig. Okay. Pet your weave. Okay. So good germs, also called probiotics, are similar to bacteria that reside naturally in your body. Probiotics may be beneficial to your health, and they're available in yogurt. I fucking hate yogurt. I hate the smell.
Yogurt.
If it gets on my finger, my day is done.
Okay. She's so extra.
No, I'm being serious. One day I dropped Simone off. It was when she was like in pre-K, and she loved like Go-Gurts and stuff before I changed my life. And I had to open that Go-Gurt. I was trying to give it to her teacher, but Simone was like really like, I want my Go-Gurts. I was like, okay, I'll open it for you. I didn't have no scissors, so I had to open it with my hand, and a little bit got on my hand, and I called off. Couldn't do it. That shit took me all the way the fuck out.
I love yogurt, especially Greek yogurt. I like it. I like thick yogurt. I don't like the Go-Gurt consistency. It's too runny, but I
just
do
the
love
smell
yogurt.
of it just ruins lives. Just ruins fucking lives. Ugh, I can't do it. Just hate that word, yogurt. It's disgusting. Anyways, it's available in yogurt or various dietary supplements. Probiotics have also been formulated in suppositories and creams for specific uses. Although there are some clinical evidence that the different types of good bacteria can address certain medical conditions, obviously, you should not use probiotics or any other dietary supplement without first consulting your doctor. Don't consult Melanin Boulevard.
Your doctor.
We fucking Google shit. Don't.
I'd be like, wait, let me look that up.
Right. Like, let me check, cross-reference this.
WebMD.
WebMD's automatically going to tell you you're going to die.
Yeah, WebMD then gave me like cancer and AIDS all in the same.
Not
I was like,
AIDS. Oh my God.
but I've been with the same person for 10 years now.
They
How?
like, you got it.
It was like, because bitch, you have a pimple.
They were like, you stubbed your toe? Oh, right. you amputee.
You
amputee,
dying. Right.
And you're going to die soon.
Yeah, don't fuck with
gangrene. WebMD give it gangrene to people.
Oh my God.
We're not even drinking today.
We are not.
Bible.
WebMD. Okay, continue.
Seriously, don't go to WebMD.
No.
Don't sue us for saying that shit either, WebMD.
And if you want to sponsor us, feel free.
Right. You know, if you're interested, just let us know which way we're swinging. But the foods that you can eat that have these good bacteria or the probiotics, it would be, like I said, yogurt, buttermilk. Who just drinks buttermilk? I just want to know that. Who's just drinking buttermilk?
Know, but it disgusts me when I'm making like a cake and I have to put it in there. I'm like,
it's thick, but it's so good in a cake. Like, it makes it
makes the cake good.
But I just want to know, like, who's eating buttermilk? Let me get some of that buttermilk.
Over some Frosted Flakes.
Yeah. God, I'm out of my chair. Let me get back in my chair. Cheeses with live active cultures. It also said foods like chocolate. I'm good with that. I can work with chocolate.
You can eat it all day.
Kimchi, no. That's not going to work for me.
I like kimchi. It depends on what I'm eating it with.
It's not appealing to my eyeballs, and I've never been close enough to really determine if I want to eat that or not. And it's probably going to be a no, because it looks like it's cold. Is it cold?
Yeah, it's like a salad.
Yep, no.
Yeah.
See, that word, when people call stuff salads and shit, and it don't be lettucey. And
let's move on. I just said lettucey, and I'm thinking, the singer? But then I realized
no,
you're
lettuce
about
with the Y. Tempeh, actually sourdough bread, because it goes through a process of fermentation. Kombucha.
Kombucha.
I had told her a story about, if you guys don't notice, like, I have issues with certain foods and certain words, okay? My friend, Crystal, she should probably just come on the show one day, because I talk about her a lot. She was like... Wait. Oh my God, what is that?
Because I am so... And then now that's my dog. So sorry for the background noise. Go ahead.
She was on Pornhub just now. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Let's move on. Oh God.
Anyways, kombucha. I saw it on the shelf before, and I was like, okay, it's in a glass bottle. I like that. My friend Crystal was like, kombucha is so good. You should try it. And I was like, bet. She was like, it's really good for you. Healthy. She did say healthy, like, it's the bacteria word.
Healthy life cultures.
That doesn't help either.
Okay.
Cultures.
The word live right there was just threw me off. What's living in it?
Like, what are we doing here? So I got it, and I was like, okay, I got me a kombucha, and I was like, do you like this one? And she's like, yeah, girl, that one's good. I was like, okay, cool.
Was it the Synergy one?
Yeah, and it was like the cranberry or something like that. So I get home, and I'm like, let me get my kombucha cracking on. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be healthy. And I opened the bottle, and I didn't know.
Sorry, my husband has man flu.
He's back there
He probably just
coughed up a spleen.
projectile one of his lungs out of his mouth.
He's back there going through it.
He probably needs some kombucha. Okay, I'm sorry. I love you, babe. Go ahead.
Put a little buttermilk in it. That's how my grandma
trash. Just throw the whole husband away. Shit.
So I didn't know that it was like gonna be like
Carbonated.
Right. It threw me the fuck off. I took a sip. I put it back in the refrigerator. I said I'm gonna check on that one in a little while.
We're gonna revisit it in a minute.
Right. And I was like, just sit right there. So I had to call her and I said, listen, you didn't tell me that it was gonna be carbonated. You have to let me know about these things because I'm not too good with like stuff, especially bacteria.
Oh my God.
I poured some bleach in it and tried that. And
Listen, the first time I had it was last year. And when I went to Chicago, my sister-in-law gave it to me. And she's very like into like holistic type healing stuff. And then she was pregnant at the time. So it was her craving for soda and not having the sugar.
Because it's definitely carbonated.
But she made it herself. And I forget which flavor it was, but it literally tasted like a sparkling wine.
Really?
Yes, girl. Because I was like,
well, I must try.
This got alcohol in it. She was like looking at me like, bitch, I'm pregnant. And I was like, this is really good. But then when I tried the bottle one, I was like, no, ma'am.
The bottle. No. You got to do your own.
You have to do
Maybe
your own.
that should be your next blog post.
I can do that.
Yep, let's do that. So she's going to put up the instructions on how to make it. And I'm going to try to make my own.
It's somebody else's YouTube, but I'll post it.
It's free and it's public information.
Yeah.
So yeah, another thing that I can't fuck with sauerkraut. That's some other shit. You like that shit?
I will eat sauerkraut.
Oh gosh,
fucking bowl.
We broke up. Melanin Boulevard is absolutely done.
But we just got on Spotify.
I don't give a fuck. That's it. We gonna stay there too.
I fucking love sauerkraut.
Oh gosh.
I actually love everything on this list.
Oh my God, no.
Yes.
No, not that. Mm-hmm. Sauerkraut for one, I've seen it come in a bag. I don't understand that. Why the fuck does it come in a bag?
Because it's just cabbage.
No.
Pickled cabbage. That's literally all it is.
That is not working. And you can smell it from like, my dad likes sauerkraut. And I remember like he got it and it was in the bag in the refrigerator. With the refrigerator closed, I could smell that shit. It just
Get
was
your
fucking
sensitive nose.
Up my whole day.
I like it better in the bag than I do in the can.
It comes in a can?
Yeah, they have it in a can. But the bag you have to toss after it has an expiration date. The can is, has more preservatives and sodium in it.
I'm not feeling good, you guys.
Let's rush through the rest of this. She puke in here.
Pickles, I'm okay with that. Not the sweet, but the sour. I like the sour.
On a pickle with a now later in the middle.
She hood. She hood, y'all. She ready.
Round the way, girl.
Miso soup. I love miso soup.
I love miso soup too.
I love miso. I love
miso. Miso love miso soup.
Right. Beer and wine.
You can stop right there.
That's
I love it all.
I'm definitely gonna pick up a couple bottles of wine because it has probiotics in it. Like, obviously.
What more reason do you need?
It's fermented.
Duh.
Stupid.
It's just grapes.
We're stupid.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's it. That's all I have. Eat your germs. You're so crazy. I can't deal with you.
I can't deal with you. Eat your germs.
That's what you're doing.
Oh my God. All right, people. It is still Black History Month. Although tomorrow it'll be March 1st. But we celebrate it 365.
The third month of Black History Month.
It's just the black ass year.
Month
Let's just
3.
Say that. So, like we did on the first show, I'm going to go with the king and queen, someone from the past and present who has and is making or has made a difference in Black history. And that is not always highlighted. So, like we said before, every day is Black History Month here. So, here we go. Our queen this week is going to be Eunice Hunton Carter, aka the Mob Buster. A lot of people don't know about her. I had to ask my husband. I was like, you know who this is? And he was like, and then you just heard the crickets in the room.
Speaking of crickets, I had sent a picture of one of Freddie's goons. They rolled up at my house. I don't appreciate that shit. I had to kill that bitch. I threw a shoe at it and it disappeared. I don't know where it went, but I didn't go back and check.
It was this spirit. So Miss Carter is the first black woman to earn a degree from Fordham University Law School. In 1935, she was appointed by the New York mayor, Fiorello LaGuardia, that's the airport's name after y'all, to study situations in Harlem. But soon her smarts, and work at a women's court as a women's court prosecutor with knowledge about prostitution cases and a theory that the streetwalkers were connected to the mob got her hired as an assistant district attorney under special prosecutor Thomas E. Dewey. This is all in 1935. Y'all might not know the names, but keep up. Her investigative work showed that when prostitutes were arrested, they all seemed to have the same lawyers, bondsmen, and alibis, leading her to theorize that prostitution was an organized racket. Mm-hmm. As it turns out, the investigation revealed that mob figures were providing these services to prostitutes in exchange for 50% of their take. Prostitution. Prostitutes. I ain't got my glasses
That's
on.
more than one prostitute. Yeah. Prostitutes.
Dim hoes.
Don't say that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sex work is work.
No shaming.
We don't hold shame around here.
But anyway, so they was getting them for 50% of their take, which brought in millions for the underworld. So the prosecutor ordered raids on over 80 brothels, arresting 100 prostitutes. Carter's question of several resulted in evidence that led to New York's most powerful mob figure, Lucky Luciano. He wasn't directly connected to the brothels, but because he gave a non-interference nod to its operation, this essentially led up to them realizing that he actually was a crime boss. So a black woman took down the mob. That's what we're just going to shorten that up there. That's basically what happened.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She was like, you even had these hoes. You taking 50% of their money.
Right.
Nah, fuck that.
We don't need no pimps around here.
Right. Especially no...
We don't need no pimps around here.
Let me just move on, okay? So our king this week, I picked him because it's going to kind of tie into Word on the Boulevard. But our king this week is Bubba Wallace Jr. or Daryl Bubba Wallace Jr. He's an American professional stock car racing driver. I cannot talk today. Currently competes full-time in the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, driving the number 43 Chevrolet Camaro for Richard Petty Motorsports. He's currently NASCAR's only black driver. Recently made history after finishing as runner-up in the Daytona 500, making him the first black man to ever rank that high in the history of NASCAR. Now, yeah, runner-up. He didn't come in first place. But it's small strides toward dominating the world of NASCAR. Yeah. The last time anyone ranked even remotely close to second place, it was 13th place, and it was in 1966.
Damn.
Yeah.
And there's a black woman in NASCAR. Oh, my bad.
That was
I didn't even. Have you ever been to a NASCAR race?
I have.
I think they're fun.
I do too.
They be having bomb food there.
Yes, and it's loud, and they rowdy. Let me tell you something. I love to see rowdy white people.
Do you?
Yes.
I was a little bit anxiety attacky,
and
I was like, this a bunch, because that stadium is.
You talking about the speedway down here?
It'd be
right?
a million.
Yeah. But let me tell you, rowdy white people is hilarious. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, king and queen for the week. They're awesome. Yeah. I don't even know what else to say. We got people taking down the mob and people taking over NASCAR.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
What you want to do.
If you guys don't know much about them, of course, we're going to post pictures and their names, like we always do every week. So then go take the time to Google and get to know these people. So that way you can further your knowledge of how we are making Black history.
And support the people of today.
Yes.
And keep talking about the people of yesterday.
Absolutely.
That was on PBS.
Amen.
I'm just kidding.
Can I get a hallelujah?
Hallelujah.
Word on the Boulevard. Whoop. We are now at $704 million worldwide with Black Panther. I brought that up because, yes, we still riding hard for Wakanda. But also by the end of this weekend, we will have hit the $1 billion mark. Like,
wow.
What?
I will be seeing it for a third time.
Yeah, I'm going on this weekend too. So I'm excited about that. Go ahead, Ryan Coogler. We might have to post your picture again this week.
Honorary yet again. He deserves it. They all deserve it. Okay, let's not just. We did the Wakanda. We love Wakanda.
I'm not from Kinda. Just so y'all know. Melissa Harvell LeBron becomes the first African American woman to own a NASCAR team. So this is why I said it tied in. Because black women literally can do anything, including owning a NASCAR team. She initially attended a NASCAR event with her sons in an attempt to discourage them from driving. But when she realized the lack of diversity in the sport, she was motivated to invest at that point.
She was like, this shit is
fun.
Like,
what the fuck? Ain't no niggas? Bet. Her team.
Y'all gonna drive today.
Right, you gonna drive today. Shit. Her team is the first multicultural team to race competitively in NASCAR. So she has 4 African American drivers, 2 of them is her sons, and 4 Latinos.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
so,
amazing.
Like, girl, you own a NASCAR team? It has never been done. Never been done. Not
let's
by a black
get
woman.
These coins and let's take over this market.
Right? Let's talk about some nigga shit.
Oh my gosh, no.
So Taye Diggs recently did an interview where he said that he is no longer attracted to white women.
Rolls eyes.
All the way to the back of my head, I saw my ass when I rolled them. He then went on to tell a story about when he was a teen and he told his mother he was going to marry a black woman, but she told him he'd marry a white woman instead. This experience led him to date white women. Get the fuck out of here.
So what happened?
So now he don't date white women anymore.
Isn't he married to a white woman?
No, they've been divorced. It was the chick who sang for Elsa in the
Word?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that was his wife. The voice of Elsa for I keep wanting to call it Snow. Frozen. I don't know. The chick for Elsa, that's who he was married
I did
to.
not know that.
But they've been divorced for... Matter of fact, they got divorced like...
Right before Frozen hit.
Yeah.
She was like, I got this. Don't worry.
No, it actually was a little bit after. It was a little bit after Frozen hit. They got a divorce. Because she had sang the national anthem at some game or something. I can't remember what it was. And they was giving her backlash. And that was also around the time where they was getting a divorce. So she was like going through some shit. But whatever. But I'm just like... At this point, Tay,
nobody
we don't
gives
want
a
you.
Fuck. Like,
you can stay where you were at.
Right.
Bye-bye.
You're so...
Because how you gonna blame the fact that you attracted to white women on your mama telling you that you gonna marry a white woman?
Maybe
Like,
she saw the future. You don't know.
she about did.
She's like,
Is your
yeah.
mama Miss Cleo? Calling me now. Okay, anyway. Black China was spotted with her new boo and he looks all of 10 years old.
I didn't see that.
Girl, when you get a chance, go look at the shade room. He literally looks
Let
like
me
one
look
of my
right now.
son's friends.
Come
I was
on,
like,
Black.
what the fuck?
My cousin called her China Black. Shout out to Jasmine.
Angie. That's what I'm calling her. Angie.
China Black.
And by the
Like, why
way,
are you
your
calling
sex
her
tape
that?
was whack. Me and my husband watched it and we was like, we need that money. We need that time. I said money.
Oh my God.
We need that time that we just invested in watching this bullshit back. Whack sex
Oh,
tape.
you said the shade room.
Yeah.
I went directly to her page. I do follow her because I like her.
No, yeah, this is in the shade room. Disney donates $1 million to the Boys and Girls Club STEM project, which STEM, of course, stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, after the success of Black Panther. So shout out to Disney because now all of our babies can become their own Shuris in their own way.
I'm still looking for this picture.
Girl, it's on the shade room. It was like yesterday's news. Regina King, Tracy Ellis Ross, and Issa Rae, love all of them,
All of them.
bought out a theater in Baldwin Hills, California, so the kids and their parents can watch Black Panther. And that even included popcorn and a snack, so they spared no expense with that one. Yeah, I was excited about that. And whoever made that fucking meme that said that Gucci Man looked like Issa Rae, you're going to hell.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
fucking hate you.
That she is Black royalty.
Right.
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare compare them.
Right. Who do you think you are?
Golden State Warriors decide to tour African American Museum instead of the White House visit.
Nice.
So fuck you, 45.
Right.
You know how we are about him.
We ain't care for that bullshit. Literally, I want to see the boyfriend, but I can't find it.
Oh, I'll find it for
Oh
you.
my gosh,
He
who's
looks like
this?
he's 10.
Oh, this is him. What? She likes baby chest?
Girl,
Aw.
that nigga don't even have no hair on his nuts.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so serious. That's how young he
literally looks like a baby.
He looks like a baby, all of 10 years old.
Oh my god.
I think I'm going to take her to court because she done dated my son. Statutory rape.
Really though? Ugh.
Last but not least,
Oh, we got some least in a minute. Don't worry.
Monique on
Actually, some
the
more.
Breakfast Club. What are your thoughts on that?
Okay. I see both sides of the story. I do. From where she's coming from.
However,
Monique, she's annoying to me.
she talks very condescending. Like, I would have been flipping over microphone. They would have had to call security on my ass.
Yeah, and I was gonna say her approach is just like, I don't know. I see both sides. I can see both sides. Her saying that she wants more, but if people don't want to work with you, that's on you. Like, you do better.
That's the point that Angelique kept bringing up. But then she was pissed because Charlamagne had gave her donkey of the day when everything happened.
Charlamagne gave his own self donkey the day
he
before.
has.
So she's
She's
just so extra. She can talk shit about everybody and all these things, but as soon as somebody calls her out, she's whatever. Okay, proceed.
She kept calling her husband daddy. That disturbed me.
I didn't listen to the whole.
Girl, I listened to the whole thing and I was like,
I can't deal with her voice.
I want to play a clip because this is where she was leaving.
We gotta listen to her voice.
We do. She was leaving the Breakfast Club, and this is what she said to Charlamagne.
It's like you too. And when we watched that movie Birth of a Nation and we saw that man walk his wife into that master's house, we watched him walk his wife in, then we watched him go back and get him. You're that brother. When you're basing off of what you're assuming, and then you give me a title of Donkey of the Day, is your mother still alive?
Like, bitch, she would have got the business. Okay,
then she kept calling him by his government name.
that was funny.
I did laugh at that. I chuckled.
I saw her when she was like picking up her purse and stuff. I just didn't hit audio because I didn't want to hear the shit.
So to tell this man that he is selling out the black woman because he called you donkey of the day for some donkey ass shit that you did. Like, you literally went online and was like, I need every nigga on the planet to boycott Netflix. Every nigga on the planet to boycott Netflix.
No.
Ma'am, Regina King had projects coming out. The Roxanne project is coming out.
I can't wait. I will not be boycotting.
You want us to boycott? And so, because you can't get a check, you want us to take they checks?
No.
The fuck out of here. Like,
Nia Long been working and she getting paid. Regina King been working and she gonna get her checks too.
Yes.
So Monique, maybe you need to look at yourself and see why you're not getting the checks that you want.
Because don't nobody want to fucking work.
You have entitlement issues. You're not entitled to anything.
And that's what Angela Yee kept bringing up, like different people that says she's difficult to work with. Now, if it was just one or two people,
that's one thing.
That's one thing. But you got pretty much every person that you've worked with is like, she's difficult to work with. Even the lady, you did a cover of Ebony with Steve Harvey and somebody else. It may have been Dave Chappelle. I don't remember. But even the photographer or the people who were on set during that photo shoot says she was difficult to work with. Mm-hmm. And her defense was, oh, I don't like to see when people are bringing down black people. So if I see something wrong, I call it out. Don't try to do that. Don't use our personal struggles, race bias, gender bias, as your stepping stool. Just don't fucking do it. Period. That's all I gotta say about that. I was gonna read her a little bit harder, but we gotta move on.
Next.
So that was the word on the boulevard.
Okay, I have two things to say. Safari, hey.
I can't get past his hairline. Go ahead.
Hey, Safari. Number 2, niggas, boys, and toys. Everybody cannot be Killmonger.
Feeling bae.
Do not walk your ass up on this earth with Killmonger hair.
Are you talking about that picture?
Yes. That shit took me the fuck out.
I'm going to post that right now on
And
Instagram.
I said, that's not going to be the only one that does it. I really feel that's a joke. But it's going to be some serious people out there. I need you not. It don't work for everybody. Everything ain't for everybody. Please don't do it.
I'm posting it.
That's all I have to say.
You talking about that one?
That shit just...
I'm about to post this shit right now. You will never be villain bae. You will never be Villain Bay. I gotta hashtag that. That
Yes,
has to be
you
a
have to
thing.
hashtag.
That has to be a thing.
We love Villain Bay. There's only one. Okay? That's all I have to say about that. That motherfucker right there, who is that?
Girl, that's somebody's cousin who looked like he just got out of prison.
He looks terrible.
Yeah. When I seen that, or when I saw that, or whatever, I literally was like silent tears laughing because I was like, why
I had
are
to
you
put
even
the phone
trying it?
down.
Why are you even trying it right now?
I had to put the phone down. I was instantly weak. My arms lost all control. The phone went flying across the room.
Somebody come get
I
this nigga,
can't
please.
do-
That's what I was
I
thinking.
can't
like,
deal with you.
Who the fuck told you this was cool? Who?
The
Why?
way his mouth looks, though, it's just all bad.
That's just like I have to show you this picture.
I hate mouths.
There was a meme with this dude, and he was like, it was like close up his face. He's like, somebody told me I look like August Alsina, and somebody comment said, "No, nigga, you like September Alsina."
Oh God!
Throw the whole Instagram away.
Throw it away.
He said September Alsina. You didn't even make August. Oh my God! But yeah, don't stop trying it, please.
Just be you.
Yeah.
We love who you are. You cannot be Villain Bay.
No.
Where are you gonna post it?
Instagram.
On your page or on?
On the Melanin one.
Okay. Cause I'm just the whole picture. Just throw the whole phone away. Okay.
I can't find a stop sign. Oh, there it is. Stop.
As we proceed,
To give you what you need.
let's talk about some things today. We're all fun and games, you know. But we do get serious sometimes. And today we're going to talk about a serious topic. But, you know, don't hold us on that high of a pedestal to stay serious. I don't know what's going to happen. So,
You've been warned.
yes, you've been warned. Now, don't get all in your feelings now. All right, so we're going to talk about pre-planning. So when we were on the Noise podcast, I kind of touched on how important it is to pre-plan. I'm 30, 25 actually, and
Okay.
it's even now. This is something that I need to think about and just have in place and just prepare for, because unfortunately, there's no immortality potion that I know of.
No. I mean, if it is, Angela Bassett takes it every day.
Literally with her toothbrush, just puts it on the toothbrush and gets to brushing. Cause that lady, if she, like that meme said, like she definitely needs an Oscar. She needs them all.
Yeah.
Throw the whole awards at her. Just give it to
Just
her.
here, girl, take it.
Cause she's timeless and she's in some classic movies. Like, I don't know a movie that flopped with her in it. I can't think of any.
I just looked at that picture again. He really tried it.
I don't want to look at that picture anymore.
Okay.
So yeah, so we're gonna talk about pre-planning, why it's important, what you can do. So pre-planning is basically planning of your funeral or whatever arrangements you want when you pass. Having that set before it happens, okay? Mm-hmm. Having it paid for before it happens. Have a written document saying what you want, whatever your wishes are, who you don't want to be there.
No, I don't want Junebug there, so it's in writing.
Right, and it's notarized. Don't fuck with me. I'll lift up my side. I told your ass. I knew. Okay, let me stop.
We tried. We did try to go serious.
I told y'all I didn't want Junebug at the damn funeral.
Look at him. He got on my goddamn shoes now with his old thieving ass.
Just stealing. Put my boombox down, Junebug. We stupid.
I know.
Oh my God. Okay. It's important, y'all. So basically that's what pre-planning is having the arrangements set prior to you passing. We want to talk about the reasons why you should pre-plan. So give us some examples of why it's important to pre-plan.
Like basically what you want, the way you want to go out, it just needs to be in writing. Even down to the color of like the outfit that you want to wear.
Yeah.
I know that when my husband's mother passed away, I never got a chance to meet her. When she passed away,
Go ahead.
some of her ashes were put into like little lockets
Oh.
and distributed to her kids and her grandchildren. So that's I don't know if she pre-planned that, but that's something you can ask for.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Certain songs, you know, certain people to sing those songs. Certain Bible verses. Can't get serious right now. What?
I just when you said certain people to sing that song, like
Girl, I ain't even about to go into
don't let
it.
that cousin that think they can sing if
Just don't do it. You can also put like who you want your pallbearers to be, like if you're having a funeral like that. Obviously cremated, bury me here, do me this way, ship me here, you know, things like that. So those are very important reasons, because like how you want to go should be sacred to you. No one should have to or no one should be making those plans for you.
right, especially last minute. It's already tough enough. These people have lost you. You know, planning a funeral last minute, trying to find the funds and whatnot. It doesn't give them a chance to mourn. So some reasons why it is important to pre-plan is that, one, it protects your family. So they don't have to face that stress. Dealing with death is already stressful. It's a shock to your system. It'll make your family feel as if they're continuing to honor you and giving you what you want.
Right.
Ease the financial burden, because you can have this paid for, okay? Just have it paid for. It will give you a chance to personalize your services. Like you said, choose the pallbearers, the readings and music you want, clothing. You can even write your own obituary or a final goodbye speech. You can basically every little decision, every little detail you can have set. So on top of people not pre-planning and then people not having life insurance, makes it hard. Like,
It's a burden.
yeah, it's a burden on the family.
Car washes, GoFundMe.
Right.
It becomes like a huge burden, a very big burden.
Yep, and it's sad. You know this day is going to come one day.
It's inevitable.
We haven't found a way out of it. But at least don't, because, Black people, it's always going to be some shit. Make it as easy as possible for your family, and give them their time to grieve you and enjoy that, that moment, because it's really for them, because
you're gone.
Right.
Yeah.
It's,
You're gone.
but at least you can be honored the way that you want to be honored. Let's see what else I have.
And be very specific. Like, don't just say stuff in your will like, I want to be buried in a blue suit with stripes. Because, okay, did you want the stripes to be blue? Did you want them to be black? Like, try to be as specific as possible.
Yeah, I mean, and then, but you also, because I have like a pre-planning sheet that I'm going to kind of talk about. Because some people may not want, some people are really specific. Like, this is exactly what I want to wear. Some people are like, look, put me in a suit, whatever suit you thought I looked best in or whatever. So you can have as much or as little hand in it, but at least do it to where there's some sort of kind of guidance as to what you want.
Right.
My dad always says, don't have no long funeral for me. Trust me, we're not.
Oh my God.
But if he say 45 minutes, I'm going to be looking at my watch like, listen.
It's minute 44. Let's wrap this shit up.
Yeah, because if this motherfucker gets to moving, he going to get stuck in the neck. Don't fucking play with me. I'll punch his ass. listen to what the dead want. Okay,
Yes,
follow
absolutely.
the rules and follow the directions. It's you wouldn't want someone to do that to you. It's all about honoring you and celebrating you. I don't want a bunch of crying. I don't want that for me.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want that. I don't want people sitting around, and I might make everybody do a meditation circle. You got to follow the directions here. It says
I'm gonna be sick on your funeral.
you better stop it.
I got the man flu.
You better. I can't stand you. I'm be like, we're gonna do the red tent circle.
Oh my god.
Everybody hold incense. Make people do just some crazy shit.
Jesus.
It's what I wanted.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, make it how you want. Like, not everybody wants people just sitting in a church. Just.
And can I say this too? To the family who everything is left up to, make sure you honor the wishes of that person. And even if it's not in writing, if you know what that person wanted, make sure you honor that, because after they're gone, you still have to deal with the rest of your family who that person may have wanted them to participate in the planning and stuff like that, and you just kind of shut them out.
Right. That's respect the wishes. You know what that person was like. Don't get petty. Let's reel it back in. Reel it in. Come on. Focus.
Okay.
5 things you can see. 4 things you can touch.
I'm a bird. I'm flying away from the pettiness. Literally sitting here flapping my wings.
I'm a bird. That went craft. I saw the craft.
Oh my God.
So respect the wishes. You know, even if it's not in writing, like she said, you know that person. You know the people that were most important to them or that they were closest to. You know what they would want. It's not about what the family wants. It's about that person. Like, stop being so selfish. Mm-hmm. Who should you talk to about pre-planning? There's a funeral home in every city, a mortuary. You can actually go in and have consultations normally, or you can even go online. Go online to a local funeral home, and you can reach out to them about their pre-planning packet. Yeah. And it kind of guides you through the whole thing of where to start. And even if you just get the information, just start thinking about it. And even if you just fill it out and put it up and say, at least there's like something that the family has.
Right.
You know,
some type of guideline to go by.
Yeah. And I know specifically, for example, here in Las Vegas, we have Palm Mortuary, which they are across the United States and in, I think, some other countries. But if you buy your plot today, like if you want to be in the ground and you buy your plot today, that's the price of your plot. Mm-hmm. It's transferable state to state. So let's say you have family back in wherever, and you say, I want to be buried, whatever, in this state, or you move, or whatever the case may be. Like, there's all these different options. You just need to go talk about it. But like I was saying, like when you pay for your plot, the price of land is increasing every day. Right. Every year it's going up. So when you buy it in 2018 and you die in 2080, it's the same. You don't pay the difference. You already paid for that land. That's your land. Yeah. And in 2080, when you pass, it's already done with. Yep. And you don't have to worry about it. And I guess they probably have like plans or whatever where you don't have to just pay it all at once. Mm-hmm. But just get it out the way, because when families get hit with $10,000 for a funeral or even more, because when they're mourning and they're not making always the best decisions, you know, and they're scrambling to find money and funds and stuff. And in their mourning of you, they're overcompensating and doing extra stuff that maybe you didn't even want. Right. They're spending more money. So do it now. Save your family that stress. So you want to talk to your local funeral homes, and you can get the packet. I think you can even look it up online, but it's always nice to talk to somebody And people don't like to talk about it because you don't really want to think about it like that, you know?
A lot of people view it as morbid. Like, why am I planning my death? Well, because it's something that's going to happen. Like, it's no different than you investing into your 401k. Eventually, you're going to retire, you know, from said company. And you want to be prepared for that period in your life. So the same works for when you're pre-planning, not necessarily your death. You're not pre-planning your death. You're pre-planning your after death, like what's going to happen to you once you do transition.
Right. And it's going, like, it's not like something that you're not going to use.
Right.
Like insurance. You could pay for insurance for 30 years and never have an accident. You don't get your money back.
Right.
But this, you put your money into it and it's set and it's done. Mm-hmm. Do it while you're younger. It's never too late to start, but I'm going to start now because it's important. I do not want my kids to have to worry about that shit.
Right.
I don't.
I agree.
I won't be able to live with myself. I'm a hoot.
I'm not going to do this with you. I'm just not.
Oh, okay. I can't be serious for too long. You already know that. So let's kind of talk about the things that you need to think about. I did pull this just random little funeral checklist just so you kind of know the things that you may want to think about that are on this questionnaire. So the first question on this particular one are the intentions. Mm-hmm. Do you want people to strictly go strictly by this and they can't stray away? Like you said, blue with polka dots. You wearing blue with polka dots. You're not wearing blue stripes. You're wearing blue with polka dots. So you could either say, I'm going to give a general guidance, meaning this is, what I want. Do what you can.
Right.
Or listen, motherfucker,
by the
bury
book.
me in my car.
When I die, bury me inside the Gucci stove. 2 Chainz.
We're not going to do this because some shit went through my mind so fast.
Strip club?
Ooh. Like, let's be creative.
Right. Take my corpse to the titty bar.
Do you see the where they be having them sitting up at the card table and shit with a beer?
Or there was one on the guy was on his motorcycle. I was like, I would not attend that.
What if that shit falls over?
Which is why I would not attend it, because the minute that motherfucker start tipping, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Because you don't have that one lady in the back that has that high pitched scream, and then his mom gonna get to crying because that's some shit you don't want to see.
I'm good.
I don't prop yourself up. If you're gonna prop yourself up, let me know in advance. I'm gonna tell you right now, like, I can't do that.
Right. That's not. It's not in our package, ma'am. So,
like, do as you please. So that's, you can say, follow these directions specifically, or here is a general idea of what I want. Mm-hmm. You want to you want to specify if you want to have a burial or if you want to be cremated. Mm-hmm. Some people have religious, your family would hopefully know kind of what you would want. Cremation is a lot cheaper than a burial. Yeah. That piece of land costs money. Yeah. So then if you want to be buried, the cemetery, the location, are you going to be in the wall? Are you going to be in the ground? What are you going to do? Where do you want to go? So that's another thing. And then you want to also think about, like, who do you want to conduct the funeral?
Like facilitate, like the eulogy and stuff like that?
Yeah, do you want a priest? Do you want a minister? Mm-hmm. Is it a celebrant? Is it just homeboy? Whatever. You want to specify that, like, this is a celebration of you. Mm-hmm. So it should be what you want. Do you want it to be at a church? What do you want? Right. How do you want to put things on notice? They said Daily Telegraph. Is that a thing?
Is that the newspaper?
I don't know.
I'm going to say that's the newspaper.
Let's hope so. Daily Telegraph or Interstate Newspaper. Whatever. How do you want to put? How do you want people to be informed? What kind of flowers do you want people to view you? You don't need to look at my body for
Once
like
I'm gone, because
like,
I'm not even there anymore. It's just a shell.
It is like it's just like I don't know. It's just
I done already moved on to my next life.
right. I might be
Coming out the birth canal right now.
You don't even know. I might be coming out the cocoon. You don't know. You over here looking at somebody that ain't me no more. But think about it. And you just, you got to think about everything. But my biggest thing is just go talk to someone.
Yeah.
Because they're the experts and they can kind of walk you through what it would be, give you a packet, give you some material that you can take home and read. Mm-hmm. And these are conversations that we need to have with other family members, especially the ones getting up there in age. Mm-hmm. Ask them, like, what do you want? Like, do you want to be, what do you want?
And that's just to kind of piggyback off what you were saying about age. Like, these are conversations now that are we Generation X? I don't know what you are.
I'm not included in that. I'm 25.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Well, whatever. But our baby boomers are starting to get up there in age. So if you have not spoken to your parents about what they want, what their desires are, bring it up to them, because it's not a conversation that Black people tend to have all the time. So bring it up to them. Start having that conversation. Get it out of them, so that way you guys, you can start the pre-planning process with them. Because a lot of times, older people stuck in their ways. They don't really know. They haven't really sought out that type of information or even thought to think, to even look out that far.
Right. And some people they avoid. It's just an avoided conversation, which we just need to get used to talking about. It's just going to happen. Are we going to keep having car washes? Are we going to keep scrambling for money and clearing out 401ks and going into debt, trying to pay for a burial, a funeral? And here's I wrote this down, but I'm stupid. Fun facts about funerals.
Wait, I want to just say this real quick. Obviously, if you, heaven forbid, if you drop dead tomorrow, car washes and GoFundMe may just be necessary. So we're not shunning those, because sometimes the shit has to happen.
Yeah.
But if you have a way to pre-plan it now, don't let your family go that route. That's the point we're trying to drive home.
Right. And the main reason for these little facts is just to give you an idea of the cost behind it, because you can pay on it little by little and save a lot, especially for your family. So the average cost of a funeral in the U.S. starts at $7,000 and the average is between 7 and 10.
Yeah.
But that can go up, obviously.
Right.
Caskets, $2,300 for a casket.
And that's probably the most basic casket
right.
possible.
Embalming is $500. Keep in mind, these are averages, U.S. averages. A gravesite, $1,000. Headstone, $1,500. Grave digging, $600. Funeral director, $1,500. Funeral home rental, $500. Grave liner and container, $1,000.
Sheesh.
So just think about those numbers. Cost of cremation typically ranges from $2,000 to $4,000.
Yeah.
One more thing I want to talk about too. Don't be scattering the ashes everywhere. Like, it's illegal to just scatter them certain places.
Who would do that? But never mind.
Because they've obviously had issues with this.
You're right.
I'm gonna go over them. But total out-of-pocket expenses on average, this is out-of-pocket, is between $8,000 and $16,000.
Yeah.
Like, this is, out of pocket.
You also, just to kind of, on the funeral cost side, if you have ever served in the armed forces, make sure to tap into that too, because they'll cover a lot too.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
So if you're a veteran, and I want to say you have to have an honorable discharge or general discharge, but make sure you tap into that information, or just at least have that information available for your family if you ever were served in the armed forces.
And also let your family members know if you have any insurance policies that you've paid on, because sometimes, you know, you've been paying on this thing, but nobody knows about it.
Right.
Or at least put it in writing.
Yeah.
You know, so that, you know, they have this information available.
Yep.
So here are some places that are ash friendly. I don't know how to say this.
We're going to go with ash friendly.
Cemeteries. Most cemeteries have specific areas for you to scatter funeral ashes, such as memorial gardens. Woodland Trust. The Woodland Trust allows scattering of ashes in woodland areas as long as you do not disturb the ground. They also ask that you do not hold any kind of formal ceremony on the grounds. National parks. You are permitted to scatter ashes on the majority of national parks. However, there may be exceptions. You should contact the owner of the national park to confirm the owner of the national park. Who just owns it?
That's the state.
Anyways, not the national park authorities who don't actually own the land and just look after it. Historical sites, English heritage sites, Welsh heritage sites, and historic Scotland sites all states that they allow scattering of ashes, but request that you contact them beforehand. Rivers, lakes, and seas. So this is specifically in the UK, which I know we're in the US. I know. You do not need a license to scatter ashes in tidal coastal water, making it fine to scatter ashes in the rivers, lakes, and seas.
I think that applies here too, to the US.
Don't scatter them in football stadiums, forest commissions, peaks. Why is this in the UK? I just read y'all UK stuff, but look it up. Just ask before you just get to scattering stuff. And I'm pretty much done with the funeral stuff. I did have one other person I wanted to talk about. You have anything else to say on this topic?
No.
We good. Y'all got your information. Mm-hmm. So Cynthia Marshall, named interim CEO of the Dallas Mavericks, a black woman.
Hey.
She named interim CEO of the Dallas Mavericks in the wake of a scathing article exposing the basketball organization's culture of sexual harassment against women. They're about to get a whole new meaning to the idea of March Madness. It says Mark Cuban will have this woman take over as Mavericks CEO.
Wow.
So that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that is.
Shout out to her.
You better get
Cynthia
it,
Marshall.
You better get it.
Right?
Get it.
So we are going to just wrap it up. That's pretty much it. I hope you can take that information and apply it to your life.
Yes, please do. Like for real, please do. Also, please be sure to check out our website, melaninboulevard.com. All of the episodes are on there, people. The blog is there. melaninboulevard.com. And of course, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to Melanin Boulevard, spelled out, on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, YouTube, and now what? Spotify.
Yay!
And don't be petty, give us 5-star rating. Also, be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and IG at Melanin Boulevard. And the Boulevard is abbreviated. Don't forget to tell your friends so they can tell their friends, and then maybe we can be friends. Tune in every Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.
This episode of Melanin Boulevard has been executive produced by Rachel Martin.